Yes, indeed. A very great trainer, John Gosden, alongside me. The guys on the set just shooting the breeze about the likes of Chad Bown, Bobby Frankel, and some great names.
Frankel was a great friend of mine. We used to gang out and have a lot of fun down here in Del Mar in the old days, yeah.
I can well imagine. John, you're here this morning. We've just heard from Frankie. The buzz about the place when, I know it's a cliche, but when he's here, you guys teaming up, it's quite something. It's quite a nice experience for anybody who's a racing fan.
Yeah, I suppose, you know, he's not, neither of us are kids anymore, but we've had a lot of luck together and travel the world together in races, and he always adds a lot of spark and fun and to the whole thing. He's always enjoyed it, and he lifts the crowd, and I think people enjoy it. That's one of his great strengths, and he's been fantastic for the game, both in Europe and here in America down the years.
And I don't imagine it's any surprise to you to see how well he's been doing this year.
No, he likes it here. He enjoys it. He doesn't have all that endless day-to-day travelling on our crowded roads in England. He likes the style of life here, and he's enjoyed it immensely. It's given him another sort of, you know, latter renaissance. We'll call him the Renaissance Warrior now, I think.
I'm sure he would enjoy that. EMILY UPJOHN, he's reunited with her in the turf. She's a filly who, obviously, he's got a great record on, but her form this season suggests that it's all still there, but for one reason or another hasn't quite come together. Would that be a fair assessment of it? Yeah,
she's a better filly on fast ground, quick ground, and she hasn't had it this year. It rained in Ireland when she was there. It was soft ground at in the Prix Vermeil the other day long. So she's been running very well, but she seems in great form. She's just had a nice, what we call a canter on the track. She'll do more tomorrow, and we're pleased with her. She'll get her ground here, but it is a tight three-turn mile and a half, which is, for a filly like her, is not typical European style, but to that extent I'm sure she'll put in a good show.
You say she'll do more tomorrow. I think I heard Frankie talking to Scott and saying that one of the things is get her to change leads, etc. So for people trying to understand,
yeah.
She's obviously quite an experienced filly. Do you still have to go through those processes with her?
Yeah, you do. Look, she won around Wolverhampton first time out, which is a tight track in England on the all weather. So to that extent, fine. Today she was going an easy pace, so she was on a wrong lead in a couple of paces. But we go quicker tomorrow. We'll get on the bench and switch to the near four. I mean, that'll come naturally to her. She does it anyhow.
And her best form, her very best form in this field, how close do you see her going to winning?
Well, obviously the form of the Prix Vermeil was that it wound up being the arc form. So to that extent, but that was on a softer surface. She's taking on the colts. Why is she taking on the colts? Because the mile and a half is a better trip for her. You get the starting stalls, the gate is at the beginning of the backstretch, not halfway around the bend. You get a wide draw and you're going straight into the bend on the fillies race. You compromise. So we felt here gave her a better chance, you know, getting it run. She's taking on the colts, but it's the end of her career probably now as a 5-year-old. Probably be the last race she'll run in. Why not go for the big one?
I like it. I like it. Best of luck, John. Thank you as always for your time.
Thank you, Rishi.